We are live. Welcome to Hack Shack Studios. RT Bear here. How is everybody this morning? It's still morning here in Texas anyway. It's probably later in some parts of the world, but how is everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. We got a show for you today. We are going to talk a little bit about black and white, probably a lot about black and white. And we got Phil Diaz from the Lost Pages. He's going to come in and talk about Lost Pages 2. Electric Boogaloo, he launched a couple days ago, and that thing is heating up. It is taking the world by storm. Yes, indeed, he do. That kid, he knows what he's doing, and he's doing it well. So he kind of makes me upset because I don't think I was as together at his age. But yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit, see wait for a sign of life. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay. So you guys, if you're new to this channel, I asked for a sign of life. So just type in something, hey ho, or aloha, or how's it going, hell chat, something like that. And then I know I can move forward, that I have people out there. Coming in now. We are coming in now. We're coming in strong. We got Praetor 7. Hello. See, this is how it's done. See? We got a way of doing things around here. Nicholas Gear or Gear says, "What's up, T-Bear and chat?" See, and then sometimes, hey, you guys say hey to each other. That's good. We got some friendship going on here. I'm looking at my hair right now. I think I need a haircut. This is not good. This is not bedhead, you guys. I just took a shower. This is how it comes out. This is what's happening today. I got this big lump over here. Either that or somebody hit me in the head over the night here while I was sleeping. Aloha, see? Aloha. Joe Bernardo knows. I got my T-Bear Vault books yesterday. Yes, finally. So if you guys don't know, we did this. I have all these books in the T-Bear Vault, which is a room over here. Hold on, you guys. A little dry throat. and I have thousands and thousands of books. I'm not even kidding. Like, there's a comic book shop in that room over there. So there's 40 years worth of comic books that I've worked on. And so when I was cleaning house, and I should do this again if you guys want, where I think they were $40 for 6 books signed. So I just gave my PayPal, and you guys just started sending the money, and we started packing up orders. So the idea is there's 6 books, various books like Super Sons, Outsiders, Teen Titans, maybe most likely no X-Men books, but there'll be some Marvel books. I think sometimes I would pack some Ultimate Spider-Mans, Ultimate X-Men's in there. Those weren't as prevalent. And then sometimes there'd be a trade. I'd actually put in like a $16 trade or something like that in there. I think Joe got a Batman widening gyre, or Geyer, however you say it, book. So it's worth over $40. Just the signatures alone is over $40. I get paid usually about $8 a signature. In the day it was more, but yeah, it can be anywhere between 5 and 8 if I'm being honest. So yeah, we were just ordering, or you guys were just backing. You guys were just sending PayPals out for the $40, plus I think it was maybe $10 or $5 for shipping. I don't remember what it was. And then we were shipping those things off to you guys, and Joe, I guess post office lost it or something, so we packed up another order and sent it out to him, and now he's got them. So that's great. That is good. I'm glad. We got Legendary Monkey in the house. What's up? Good morning. We got Mythic Rare. How are you? We got SDA. I always feel like that's an official, like it's some kind of government agency. It's the SDA. Like you have some kind of badge, like I'm with the SDA. So I I always feel like I got to straighten up and be on my best behavior whenever SDA comes in the chat. Well, hello, what's up? Let's see. Oh, we got Jeff Potts. We got Art CS. I like the art part. Morning, Art and chat. 30 plus. Oh, it was 30 plus shipping. Oh, it was even better. Yeah, that's cool. We should do it again. If there's anybody interested, just send me 30. I don't know, Joe, do you remember how much the shipping was? Was it 5? Was it 10? Let me know. And maybe if anybody wants the 6 books for 30, they can just PayPal me. I'll put my PayPal in the chat here. See if we can get some of those books out to people. We got Leg Kick. Let's see. We got F Off. Well Read. Greetings, Art. We got What About? Ahoy, ahoy, matey. We got a shipper in there. We got a shipper. Oh yeah, okay, so it's $5. So if you guys want to send me $35 for just domestic, we can figure out if you guys are in other countries, we can figure out that shipping and charge you later. But let me put my PayPal in, just see if anybody's interested. It is Art at Hack Shack Studios.com. I do believe this is it, but no, it's not actually. I think we changed it. Hold on, we got hacked, so I'm trying to remember. Art dot HACK Studios at yahoo.com. Now comes the .com. Okay, Art Hackshack Studios at yahoo.com. I do believe this is my new PayPal address. So if you guys want to send me $35, I'm pretty trustworthy. Just ask Joe Bernardo and send me $35, and I'll send you off 6 books that I've done throughout my career. Some of them could be, Super Sons. Some of them could be from 10 years ago, like Outsiders or Teen Titans. Some of them might be trades. It will definitely be it'll be well over $30 worth of stuff there. So if anybody's interested, just send me 35. That should take care of shipping. Very good. What are the books? I could take a break and go grab a bunch, but I don't want to do that right now. They're just books, comic books that I've worked on over my almost 40 years worth of career. So I have what I call the T-Bear Vault there, and I just have almost 40 years of books that I've compiled. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to clean house, like a clearance sale, I guess it is. And so I just want maybe 2 to 4 books of each book for myself, and then get rid of the rest. And so usually I get maybe between 10 and 20 books. They're called comps. So the companies will comp you the books you work on. So let's say I worked on Super Sons #2. They'll send me 20 copies for my own use, so I can give them to friends or whatever. And so instead, I only want maybe 2 of those for myself, for my own collection. And so then that would be like 18 books or so that I would need to get rid of. So I was thinking, in lieu of like throwing them away, I would just see if you guys wanted them. And so that's the idea behind it. So I hope that explains it. If you guys are interested, I can go into more detail on another show. Joe says it's totally worth it. We got Admiral Wackass. We got there. Praetor says it's cool, so maybe he backed one of those. I keep saying back because I'm in campaign mode. See, this is not funny. So Admiral Wackass is talking about a Jack show I did where Cecil was crushing on my daughter. Yeah, and he was saying that he would marry her and take her away from her fiance. All I can say is good luck on that. I don't think it'll happen, but you never know. And then I think Admiral Wackass says sometimes like, I'm going to have to pay for a wedding, soon because Cecil's going to be marrying my daughter. No, it's not going to happen. How do you say this? Kerr? Kerr says, Art! We have, I love this name now that I think I can say it. Ort Cloud Clown, Comet Cowboy. That is a dyslexic's nightmare, but if I slow down, I can say it. Let me see. Joe Bernard says the T-Bear Vault books are a great deal. I will do it again. Everyone in the chat, you will not regret it. Oh, cool. Well, the PayPal is in the description, so if anybody wants it, just send me $35 and we'll send some of those books out to you. And if you have any questions, I got my website, artbytbear.com. It's in the description, so you can ask me questions and stuff through the website. My email is in there. So let's see. Wolf E says just picked up original black and white 1 through 3 image from local comic book shop. Stoked. I am going to do a tier. So I just put the artwork together yesterday. So I'm gonna make these available to you guys. And then I realized I think I have 2 boxes of issue 3. I have 2 boxes of issue 2, and I have 3 boxes of issue 1 of the ongoing. So I started thinking that if I ever wanted to do like a trade collection of the 3 issues and then maybe, the one from the ongoing, I can't because I don't have the original files, the 94 file. So in 94, the artwork was put on a file. So it's like, it's film. It's not digital, so it's film. And I was going to do something like that, and I asked Image if they still had the original film, and they said they didn't have it. So it's gone. So those original, that original artwork, I can never reproduce. I guess I could scan the comic books and then try to digitally clean them up or something like that, but I don't think it would look that good. The only other thing I could do is see how many original pages I have left. I could scan those, and then I could get them recolored, and then or colored up, I should say, and then I could, if there was any of the pages missing, I could try to reproduce those, and then try to put a trade together. But at this point, I think it's safe to say the only place you're going to get these versions are either from me, because I'm going to put them up. I told you guys that I was going to put some new tiers up when we started the second 30, and that's what I'm doing now. So it's in the title. The original line art variant for the 72-hour line variant is up now, and then we've got a couple other tiers where we're going to offer these books, and then we're going to offer, it's going to be kind of like a grab. So we're going to have some of the cool 90s stuff, like the trading card, the Extreme Studios, a Cards Illustrated card. We got some of the postcards from back then. It's got the old logo on it. And there's Pogs. We got Pogs. We got all kinds of like cool stuff, bags of Pogs. And then I'm going to let you guys have access to, where's the other one? I thought I had it here, but I have my patches. So here's one of them. Here's the MI10 patch, the Task Force Anti-Robotic. So we're going to give you access to the patches, the embroidered patches as well. So some of the original trading cards. Let me see. I might have some of the trading cards from the different campaigns. So we're gonna have a bunch of fun stuff that we're going to have up for you guys soon. And I don't know, let me know, you guys, because this is going to be a big risk on our part. We only have a handful of these left. This was the ash can from volume 1, and we pretty much sold out of it. And so this has the original backup stories from the Extreme Studios books way back when. So it's 16 pages. These are all scans from the original pages, you guys. So this is the original lettering, the original line art, everything. And so some of you guys said you really like ash cans. So I started thinking, I can reissue this. So we could go to a second print run. I could either do this cover or maybe put a new cover on it and then reissue it. And but we'd have to get a pretty good print run to make it, you know, worth the money. So let me know if you guys are into ash cans, because we could bring that back as well. Cecil is going to die in a duel for your daughter's honor. Would it be honor or hand? Nah, the pay for the Cecil wedding was something else. I'm late to the joke. Oh, maybe somebody else made that joke. I thought it was you. We got Pedro in the house. Pedro, I showed your video the other day. People dug it. Let me see. I still have my 3 in near mint condition. Oh, cool. I'm high tech. Why not have a mix of original pages rescanned with scans of the original comic, filling up the missing pages? If that makes sense. It does make sense, but I don't know if it would be compatible or not. Yeah. We have Past Master Dan in the house. We have Devil Flyer. Devil Flyer says, Pogs! Did I just hear we are getting Pogs? I was thinking about it. I got slammers here too. Like I think that's what these things were called. Let me take it out. I got them in the packaging here. We in the day we sold slammer sets, so they have all kinds of different colors. So it's all mirrored black and white. And so here's a green one. I like the red one. It's harder to read the black and white though. So yeah, we could do some stuff with these. I mean, it's just kind of fun 90s stuff. It's all retro. It could be fun. Just going through all my old stuff, seeing what we have. Yeah, clean out the past merch closet. Indeed. It's a little bit more organized than I sometimes give myself credit for. Let me see. It would be hand honor would be if she was dishonored. Yeah. So it would be more for her hand in marriage. Yeah. Pogs, slammers, mill caps. Yes. Well, let me. Oh my gosh, Shadowhawk. I think I still have some black and white Pogs from the old days. Ah, that's cool, man. That's cool. So let me go over the campaign real quick, and then I'm going to get Phil Diaz in here. All right. So what does this say? Secret perk, portable apple. What is that? I don't know what that is across the top there. Yes, so this is the reason for the season. This is Black and White Volume 2, Man versus Machine. Let us play this badass video here.
From RT Bear comes the exciting conclusion to the Black and White origin saga. 60 pages of pulse-pounding action. In a world where law and order are often blurred to gray, justice can only be White's manifested machine.
Yeah, so good, so good. That's Red Gaze putting the video together for me. Yeah, so this is Black and White 2, Man versus Machine. They're back and badder than ever. Here's the cover for the first issue, or the I guess the second volume, I should say. The main cover. Here we got the Kenneth Rocafort variant cover for volume 2. Smashing, as the Brits say. This is Joe Bennett. We just added this last week, or I think it was last week. And yeah, I'm inking this on my YouTube channel. So there's a few videos where I throw down some lines. I haven't had a lot of time to work on this thing, but today is definitely the priority for this cover. So I'm going to be working on this later today. May even do a video, not sure yet. So yeah, this is the Joe Bennett variant. These are the pencils. I'm going to be inking it, and we got Kyle Ritter to do the colors for it. So that's going to be killer. We have the High Octane Adventure. This is a 22-page animated adventure, pretty much. It's kind of like you know, like the DC Batman Adventure stuff. And we got Von Klaus on the writing, and we got Pedro Ang doing the pencils, inks. So this thing kicks ass. Pedro Ang's designs, the animation designs are really top notch. They look really cool. So then we have volume 1. This is the second printing with a new cover on it. This is also Kyle Ritter's colors. This thing came out really cool. And then we have the Greg Capullo variants. We only have the Virgin variant, and that is in the Black and White Jam only. And all the books that I just showed you, you can get those as add-ons as well. And so then we have the original story page layouts. This is my artwork, pencils and inks of my my first attempt, pretty much, at the visual storytelling for the story. So we have all 64 pages of this done in layout form. So I feel like I'm ahead of the game. Some people, they lay out the book as they go. I wanted to do the entire book so I could see how it all paces, paginates, and so there's no kind of hanky-panky that happens at the end. You know, there's no question of like, oh, maybe we should add a page, maybe we should add a panel, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that. This will all be pretty much in stone. I mean, there might be some ideas of a better way to do the panel layout as I go along, but it's pretty much going to stay in this state. So this is a cool work in progress. This is the only original artwork I have for the campaign at this point. And so it's only $40. It has its own tier, but you can get it as an add-on too. So you can customize your orders, you guys. So this was a commission tier. We sold out of both of the commission tiers. So stretch goals, you guys, we have many of them, and you almost unlocked every one of them. So congratulations on that. You guys are going to get some free merch here, some free upgrades. So at 30K, you guys got that trading card. At 40K, you got the Boom Baby Inko sticker. At 50, you guys got the upgraded square bound cover. At 55, you got the upgraded paper stock. 60, you got the embroidered Phoenix World Rises patch. And then at 65, which we had just done the other day, you got the PDF of Joe Fulton and my plot breakdown, written plot breakdown. And then those layouts that I just showed you, you'll get all of those too. So you'll get 64 pages of written story and 64 pages of art breakdowns. And then now we are pushing towards the 75K, which is the epilogue, you guys. This is going to be a big one. This is 4 extra pages added to your story in the form of an epilogue. We are going to wrap up the story proper and give you an idea of where Black and White will go from here. And then as we get closer to that 75K, you guys have already given me some ideas for new stretch goals. So we got the 80, the 90, and the 100K stretch goals, which we will be announcing as we get closer to that 75K. So one of the things we have just added is the original 72-hour tier. So we put the 72-hour tier when we launched the campaign a month ago. So a lot of you said, are we going to get access to the 72-hour line art variant? Will that happen? So I told you when we launched the second 30, we are going to do that. And that is what we have done, you guys. So let me go up to the tier. Well, this is the artwork that you'll see. It'll have the logo, the black and white logo on there. I absolutely love the way this thing inked up. I think it looks just as good in black and white as it does in color. It depends on the day, but sometimes I like it more in black and white. So let's go up. I'll show you the tier. Yeah, it is. Where is it? Oh, you know why it's not here? Because I haven't updated it. I have not updated the site. So before I update, let's do. Yeah, we're two away. We're two backers away from 800 backers. So that'd be cool to get to 800 backers, and we are a stone's throw away from 67K. So let me hit refresh. See what happens. Oh shit, we got four backers. We got four backers, you guys. You guys are the best. We have 28 days left. I know sometimes the second 30 is, you guys kind of, I guess it slows down. You guys know that. But let's try to keep the heat on it. And like I said before, guerrilla marketing, man. If you guys could tweet this out, share it on your social media, I would greatly appreciate it. And let's see if, let's see that 72-hour. Oh, okay. So, oh, it keeps the total. So 42, 41 claimed. So I don't have, I didn't see how many we just got just in the last couple minutes. But I'm sure you guys are back in this 72-hour variant, line art variant. You can see it here with the logo. It's pretty cool. And these all come signed. All the books will come signed. And yeah, this is going to kick ass. I think the last day will be Friday. So Friday about this time will be the last day for the 72-hour line art variant. So you guys get in here quickly. If you know anybody that was looking at that 72-hour variant, let them know. I'm going to do an update after this, and we'll let people know. So let me get out of here and hit this invite so I can get Phil Diaz in here. There is the link, Philip. I know you're a busy man today with your new campaign. Just sent it. Just sent it. I didn't want you hanging out in the chat. Sometimes people send me the link. I get in early, and then I'm just kind of sitting and looking like a dope. So I didn't want to send it to you too early. Six figures, fine lady. That would be killer if we could do that at the end of the 60-day campaign. I think we still have a chance. We're closing in on 70K, so we're under 3,000 away from 70K. So at that point, we'll be 30 away from 100K. If we did that, you guys, you name it, I'll do it. You guys were talking about like take your shirt off. I don't know if anybody really wants to see that, but if we get to 100K, I don't know, maybe I'll do it. I don't know, man. We'll find out. Giant robots. Yeah, I love that. I love Uncle Yi just yelling, giant robots. Let's see. What is this? I know that there was, they were pretty collectible pogs in the day. Still pissed that my ma tossed those pogs I had. One cool Red Devil one I wanted to tattoo on me, but can never find the design online. Well, maybe that's why your mom threw them away. She didn't want you to get a tattoo. Sounds like something a parent would do. Yeah, Philip's a good guy. Philip is definitely good guy. Let's see what Pedro says. Was jailbreak? Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was humming the jailbreak song. I'm in a Thin Lizzy mood. Pedro, you aren't old enough to remember that stuff. Yeah. Oh, they're not working? Wait a minute. So how can I send you a link then? Oh, shit. You know, Philip, let me know how I can send you the link. Um, okay, wait, I saw something. Hold on. Twitter is not working. Yeah, I can send it through Facebook. I'll do that right now. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, I just looked at Twitter. It didn't go through. So yeah, this will be no problem. Sorry about the delay. These things, we're doing these live, so all kinds of stuff happens. Phil, we are friends, are we not? On Facebook, I believe we are. Philip. Wow, it's not showing up. Huh. Let me see. There's a couple Phil Diaz that shows up. That is not you. Sweet Mama Jamma. Why is this not working? Philip, there's a bunch of Phil Diaz. Oh, wait, maybe, is this it? No, that's not it either. There's a lot of Phil Diaz in the Philippines. San Antonio, Texas. What is your Facebook? Oh, here it is. Got it. Okay. That's so bizarre. Let me get the invite again. Wow, that's so weird. Yeah, you got it now. Sorry about that. Technology is not my friend. It never has been, and it never will be. All right, so Philip should be coming in here soon. Phil Lynott. Oh my gosh, I saw a documentary on Phil, and he's gone now. R.I.P. Man. We lost Phil way too soon. But his mother is interviewed in the documentary, and she's still alive. Oh my gosh, so gut wrenching. He's a half and half, as Taylor Grosso, who used to work in the studio, used to say. So he's half black and half white, and he grew up in London. And she talks about the hard times he had, but never let it down. Like there is racism in the world. It used to be a lot worse than it is now, but he never let it get him down, and he triumphed over all that. And just trying to break into rock and roll. And I'll tell you right now, that dude looked so freaking cool on stage. He had the one big hoop earring. He looked like a buccaneer, and he had this killer afro. I was always like, oh shit, that dude's awesome. He is so freaking badass. So we got Phil Diaz. Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Wow, that was a little more effort than thought it would be.
Yeah. I guess Twitter's not working or something.
Is it all Twitter, or is it just your Twitter?
People in the chat were saying they weren't getting messages either, so I think maybe the messenger is down.
Okay, well, we got you now, man. So Philip Diaz, writer, Lost Pages 2, also Magic Cop 1 and 2. You just keep them coming, and that is great. So how you been? You must be on cloud 9.
Yeah, man, it's awesome to be doing this campaign again. I love the fact that we could go and kind of do 2 different IPs and then kind of switch off as well, because the reception from the first Lost Pages was so good. We sold, it was our second book, and we had over 550 backers, which is so cool. And now we're doing the sequel. And kind of the cool thing we could do here in CG is, that direct contact with the readers we were able to pull them and see which characters they liked best, so we could put those characters and focus on them in this sequel. So super excited about that. Yeah, the weekend was awesome, and we just keep getting more backers. So we're just going to keep unlocking more stretch goals for all the backers.
Sweet. I got to say, I'm looking at my emails right now. You guys, thank you so much. I got like 6 people that want that T-Bear Vault 6-pack, I guess I should call it. Yeah, for
Awesome.
$35. Yeah. So thanks, guys. Those books will be going out very, very soon. And yeah, you know what? You probably have it quicker than I do. I was not prepared this morning in the private chat. Give me the link to Magic Cop.
For sure, yeah.
Not Magic Cop. I'm sorry, Lost Pages.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Well, let's show this bad boy off so people have context. Where are you? Did it open?
I can share it if you want. I have it up.
Yeah, it might be better. I have it here, but yeah, why don't you share it and then you can control the flow of it.
Perfect. There we go. Yeah, this is the campaign, man. I've been so excited about this, and we've been working on this for a while. While Brandon was drawing Magic Op 2, so I've been having the other artists work on this bad boy. Kind of cool.
So you have Magic Op 2. Is it in demand at this point?
Yeah, it's still up in demand. Actually, we're gonna be packing up. Actually, I think we have some books packed downstairs to send out today, so I'll be sending those out in the post office. So yeah, people could still grab Magic Op 1 and 2 on that campaign, and we're gonna leave that open for a while. So if anyone needs a book that's gonna deliver, it'll be at your doorstep like next week. So if you want something to read right away, it's 92 pages. It's a thick book. While you wait for the Lost Pages 2 to come out.
And you guys, the Diaz brothers are good for this. They've already shipped out 3 campaigns worth of books. That is phenomenal, man. Yeah.
Thank you, man. No, it's so fun. I was just thinking recently, it's like, man, what if I wasn't doing comics? What if I didn't, find CG? I probably wouldn't be making comics, because back before I knew all you guys, it was super hard to find a reliable artist that wanted to work on something that was passionate about the craft and believed in my writing. So after Magic Op 1, I had so many friends in CG that were artists that were hungry to create stuff. That's how we were able to make the first Lost Pages book. Just hiring my buddies that I made throughout CG. Awesome.
Joe Ball just freaking knocking one right after the other out of the ballpark. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a find.
Did you see his book of Death, Death, Death?
No.
He launched a book. Yeah, you got to have him on. It's crazy. It's like going to be like 300 pages, and it is like a crazy space epic with monsters and all this cool stuff. You got to check that out. It's really cool.
I thought you utilized him perfectly. I forget that it was one of the chapters in the Lost Pages,
yeah.
And it was the one with all the ships and stuff like that,
yeah,
right?
Super awesome detail. I have it right here.
Which character was that?
His name's Wildcard.
Wildcard. Hold on, let me. Yeah. Solo layout.
This is like the cover image for.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Wildcard. And I think the colorist just killed it on this too, because it's actually the colorist of Magic Op, the same guy.
That's the panel I remember. Oh
yeah.
My gosh.
So good.
You know what? It's good in color, and the colors really do complement the line art.
Mm-hmm.
And the line art itself, I'm a line art fan.
Yeah.
Just because inking, but yeah, that line art looks so phenomenal.
Yeah, he's awesome, and that's the cool thing about his book too. If anybody hasn't checked that out, is he's doing 3 different versions. He's doing a line art version, a colored, and a like gray tone manga style version.
Yeah. So let's get back to the campaign here.
Cool.
So you want to play the video?
Yeah, I would love to. This is crazy, man. So cool. Let's see.
From Zaid Comics comes The Lost Pages 2. This time we follow the Silhouette, our ghostly avenger who brings justice to the streets of Chicago. Ever searching his haunted past while chasing a new supervillain, El Dorado. The golden menace whose powers rival the city's Avenger. But the minds of the scum and the souls of the vile know nothing of the darkness shrouded within the Silhouette. Only on Indiegogo.
So good, man. It's so good. Is that the Mankey video?
Yeah. So cool. Yeah, I worked with Doug Mankey on that, and of course the DC artist. He co-created the mask back in the day, and he's been doing some amazing animations on his Instagram. So I hit him up. I met him at a convention right before the pandemic. We kind of hit it off. I was showing him Lost Pages 1 stuff, and he said he'd be down to take a shot at doing some animations for the trailer.
That's sweet, man. The way that gun just goes from like profile, the hammer cocks back, and then it spins around and aims right at the viewer. Really good stuff, man.
He does it all on his iPad and like Procreate.
Yeah. So, Mankey, if you're listening, we need to talk.
For sure. No, he's a super cool guy. He's been tremendously supportive with all my work and stuff like that. There was a question in the chat. Payetor7. He said, "What was that book that was showing off?" It was the first Lost Pages book with Joe Ball's art in it.
Yeah, Joe Ball. I don't know. I heard his name, around, but I didn't know what his work looked like.
Yeah.
And when you showed those pages on one of my live streams, I was just like, "Whoa, where did this guy come from, man?" It's good stuff.
For sure. Yeah. He's awesome. He's so fun. And we're actually here. Let me show this again. We have the first Lost Pages book available on this campaign as well. So if you guys missed out, you weren't around, we're gonna have that available with either the first printing cover, which I don't know if you guys remember, but Simon Bisley did the first cover for the Lost Pages. Where is it? First printing, yeah. So Simon Bisley did the first cover. We still have some of those left over, and then I'll show you guys later the reprint cover we're doing for the second printing.
Sweet. I don't see the cover you were talking about. The Bisley cover. Where
it's in I'll show you actually here. I'll show it on camera. It's right here. This is the first book.
Yeah. Look at
Simon Bisley, one of my favorite artists, probably my favorite. He's just so cool. I've met him a few times. Art and I, we've talked. We actually did a stream kind of about Bisley a few months ago, looking at his stuff, and it was so cool to get this cover, man. All of my characters on one cover drawn by the Biz was amazing. So we had to kick it up a notch when we were doing the reprinting. So let me show that off.
I like to read this too, on the knuckles.
It's
so much fun. Yeah.
So check this out. This is the reprinting, the second printing of the first book. Dan Dahl, who's an awesome CG artist, just killed it. He did the colors on this too.
That's nice, man. That old guy's face. I'm a sucker for like a lot of like wrinkles and like character in faces, and man, he nailed it. It's so good. I dig what you're doing with the book opening up and them all jumping out, and it's just
that was all him. Like I had a concept like this a while ago that I actually used on the back of the original book. You can see here they're kind of like rising out of this magical book.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. This is the back cover of the first one.
Right.
And they're like coming out of the book, but Dan just took it to a whole next level where the hobo's actually holding the book out and the heroes are jumping out of it. So fun. So yeah, basically this story is building the foundation for our hero universe. It's about, at its core, it's about this hobo, as you can see the old guy in the back, and his book, his magical book of lost pages. And these are the stories of heroes that live in his world, kind of not known to man, and they protect man from evil. Some of them fight gods, some of them fight thugs and the mafia, others fight supervillains, but they all live in this world and will eventually come together to save it.
This is so good, man. This is like when I heard the pitch for League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, right? When the Alan Moore stuff, and I was like, you son of a bitch. It seems so obvious, right? It seems like this, why hasn't somebody done this before, right? And so when you told me the concept for Lost Pages, I was like, this seems like something somebody should have done. You know what I mean? Like years ago, but didn't. And then, this young punk out of nowhere joins CG and just puts this thing out. And I'm like, holy shit, this can go anywhere. It ties into like old like folklore. It ties into like old like pulp heroes all the way to like 90s, and then contemporary heroes. Like you just managed to get everything in the Lost Pages.
Thanks, man. Well, yeah, it's like a little bit of everything that I love. And if you show my camera again, here's a little scene from the first book that kind of like wraps everything together. You could see the hobo standing around a trash fire, opening his book, and all of the heroes projecting kind of their images out there. So we kind of use that as like a really good promo shot of the encompassing feeling of what's going on here.
Yeah, and also you have this old sage, like he's a homeless guy, but he's got this magical book. And then you just kind of like all kinds of questions come up, like, who is he? What is he? What is he doing? Why does he know all this stuff? You definitely get the hint that this is not just a hobo, right? This is not just a guy on the street. This guy has some knowledge that would probably rock the entire universe,
Oh, for sure. Like we hint at in the first book that his tome, his magical book that he has, is never ending, and it's always being written with time, So playing around with a lot of fun.
See, even that idea is just like it's perfect. There's no ending, so then Philip Diaz can keep writing stories.
Yeah. So let me get into kind of the story of
the campaign and everything. Yeah.
Excuse me. Actually, would you be able to pull us up on the side? I like.
How do I do that? Exit full screen layout.
Let's see. You know how there's like above us, there's those different layout styles, like right below the stream. There's boxes.
Right. Is it just the full screen layout, or what is it?
Yeah, it's the one with the big square and then the smaller squares on the side.
Yeah, that's what I hit, but it just goes full screen. I don't know why it's doing that.
It's weird. Maybe try a different one. It's okay. Oh yeah, just like that. Yeah, not in that way, but yeah, those different types of things.
Yeah, it won't do it for some reason.
That's weird. Jesus. All right, well, let's do it like this. So Lost Pages 2, like I said, we pulled the.
I'm still trying. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We polled the audience, and they said they loved the silhouette most, which is crazy because he's the first character my brother and I ever came up with. Like years ago in 2012, we published small single issue silhouette books. So he's back, and he's taken on this guy here, El Dorado. This is his first like encounter with a supervillain. So this is a hero versus villain story. A battle basically through the city of Chicago. There's going to be car chases. You're going to see iconic places from the city, like the Field Museum, which is like there you go. Hey.
I can be taught. It usually does it automatically when you're talking, and then I click the screen and screen. it just goes to this format. So
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is, we're going gritty superhero story, and if you guys like the other characters besides the silhouette, you're going to see them as well. So the story kind of starts out in color, drawn by Avery Butterworth, and he colors his stuff as well. So you're going to see some action at the beginning with our badass babe Crimstone taking out some thugs at a jewelry store, and he does all the art for her. And if you guys remember from the first book, she has a monstrous imaginary friend, as you can see in the background of this.
Oh, there's a reflection in the glass. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's her mental monster, Crim, in the reflection. And then Matthew Dalton does the Crim pages. So look at
that thing.
Insane, right?
When you showed that off the other day, I was like, wow, that is killer. That's worth the price of admission right there. Sweet.
Yeah, I was so happy with this. And what we're kind of doing here is we're playing with the collaborative aspect of comic book storytelling. So you have Matt doing these insanely detailed, almost Dale Keown action shots with Crim, lots of ultra-violent blood and gore, because he's, this crazy imaginary friend. And then you have Avery on the same page here. These two panels down here are Avery going in and doing those reality shots. So she's, holding up the thug that she just dispatched. And so playing around with that different storytelling aspects, which is a lot of fun. I love seeing them come together.
Are you still doing the lettering?
Yes. Yeah, I did this lettering here.
I like that. Yeah.
Just wanted to show some up. Yeah, Crim's lettering is so fun. I made this font specifically for him. So he's got this kind of like wacky, really brooding voice. And these letters, little letter balloons were actually drawn out for me, and I scanned them in and was able to place them around. So
that's a killer panel. Yeah.
Oh,
is
yeah.
that a double page? Is that why it's wide like that?
Yeah, it'll definitely be a double page spread. There's going to be some more text on here. But yeah, I wanted to leave this open for all this crazy blood.
Thanks, Elizabeth, for dropping the Lost Pages link in there. Thank
you so much.
Yeah. And you guys, I didn't get a chance to put it in the description, but as soon as I'm done with the show, so anybody watching this later, the Lost Pages link will be in the description as well.
Thank you. Yeah, we are. Let me go back and check this thing. We're super close to 9,000, which would be amazing to hit today. Really want to, just build upon what we've done in the past. And I would love to get this higher than the first Lost Pages campaign.
Well, that's only $107, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
$107 to get there. Yeah,
we'll
doable for sure. Yeah, we have a couple tiers that'll get us there. So as you go through the story, this kid who's part of the gang leaves. He runs out of the robbery and flees from the cops, and he runs into our hobo. And the hobo kind of pulls him aside and tries to teach him a lesson about greed through this story of the silhouette. And that's when everything changes into Maxie Dallas art with this black and white kind of Frank Miller-esque style that we're going for the silhouette.
I like the kinetic lines, so it's not just a solid black all the time, where there's these kinetic lines happening, because the character potentially could be like a one-trick pony idea. You know what I mean? Like it'll work, for several panels, but then it would get old. But with all the kinetic line work and stuff which is a lot of work, but it really helps keep the character fresh and interesting versus just a solid black shape, which can be cool, but you can always utilize that as well.
Right. Yeah. The thing about the silhouette is we see him as the absence of light, right? He is a living shadow. He's haunted by his past. He's kind of always trying to figure out who he once was. He doesn't have a memory of it, but he's also compelled at the same time to fight crime. He could almost smell crime and is compelled to go seek it out. So he's a pretty badass dude. And drawing him was kind of figuring out how he was going to be illustrated. Maxie nailed it. He gives those extra kind of vibration lines around him where it seems that his darkness would be constantly moving. He's kind of in between a liquidous and a solid state of shadow. So I think he characterized the silhouette perfectly.
I think it really, really works. And this character, like I said, could easily be a one-trick pony, but with the Connect line work, it actually makes him interesting, and it will continue to make him interesting because you can do all kinds of different things with.
In this story, we're going to see him use his powers a bunch. In the first story, it was a very deep look into how he sees the city around him, and there's a little bit of action at the end there. But through this is basically 56 pages of silhouette in the middle of the book, and so we're going to see him, use his guns, walk through walls. He's got an awesome shadow car that he drives during a car chase that he could drive through buildings and stuff. So there's going to be a ton of action.
Well, the cool thing about the character is that he can just disappear. Like, it's the ultimate cloaking, device, as long as there are shadows. But he can defy shadow, like because this is a brightly lit room, so he wouldn't be able to hide if it was brightly lit. So if a villain ever wanted to exploit his abilities, they could just have a bunch of light on him, so he wouldn't have the ability to hide.
Yeah, he definitely has weakness. That's a big part of characters. I think you need that, or they become dull and overpowered. So we're going to see some of his weakness in this one. El Dorado, who is this bank robber who is obsessed with gold. He gets his hands on this magical medallion, and he's able to project these scorching golden beams that actually hurt the silhouette. And we'll see that in this story. I really love the storytelling aspect of putting your heroes through hell, just kicking their ass. I learned that from the Berserk manga story. They just kick Guts' ass in that book, and he's just bloody and almost dies all the time, and just gets away by the skin of his teeth. And
we're doing. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying I just like that. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're doing that with Black and White too. I think that when just psychologically, when you kind of beat down your heroes, I think people root for them more, because it's not like the good thing is you always make sure that your hero is overpowered, right? Like, the villain is always 100 times what the hero is. So then you're already going, well, how with his skill set is he going to be able to take down this villain, right? But exactly. then in the process, if there's something happening in his personal life or things like that, then those add to the beatdown. Or he's physically not what he should be, going into the epic final battle. You know what I mean? So you're thinking oh, well, he's hurt, or his powers are only half of what they should be, or all that type of stuff. Then you keep going, well, how is this hero going to rise up, against all odds? And I do believe that those are the key to good hero storytelling. And it sounds like you've just tapped directly into it with this story.
Thank you so much. Yeah, no, it's going to be so fun seeing the development of these characters, and even the villain here. As you can see, he starts out, fairly normal human. He has these cool Aztec tattoos on his head that we put the spot color on. And then when he gets his medallion, puts it on, he gets these powers. As you can see here, the silhouette using some of his powers to disappear, and he's actually coming out of the villain's shadow. He's gonna pop up and then uppercut him. And then what happens is, in a mishap, he gets the bottom of his face blown off and plated gold by his own medallion. And that makes him even crazier, even more unpredictable, and just seeking out more gold so he could basically take over the city with his powers. and the silhouette needs to try to stop that.
I like that the gold, because traditionally, like gold is like people lose their minds, they become obsessed,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. So gold, equates power and success, money, things like that. So I like that it's gold.
Yeah, that's actually going to be a running theme throughout the next few Lost Pages stories. Each story is going to have a golden aspect to it, and usually revolving around the villain. So when we do, like at one point, if we get to the point where we could put these books in a collection, I was thinking about just calling it Lost Pages Gold. Like how they have like X-Men Gold and Blue and stuff like that. I think that'd be perfect.
And you can do cool things with foil. Like if you can fund it, like you can do all kinds of cool enhancements and stuff.
Yeah. So I haven't talked about this really. I wanted to do it as a stretch goal, and if we get high enough for the cover, I want to do a spot gold foil around his jaw.
And the tattoos, maybe.
Yeah, I think that would be in his eyes too. I think that would be so cool. I priced it out. We just have to get up to a point where we can unlock it and talk about it more. I want to do that thing that Michael Bancroft did, where he has like the GIF of his cover and have like that shiny like light go across the place where you're gonna have that foil.
Yeah.
So I think that would be so cool for all the backers to have. If we could get to that point, that would be amazing.
Well, your logo on that cover is also gold.
Right.
You could do something with the logo as well.
Yeah.
It would balance out the cover, so you'd have gold at the bottom and gold at the top, and then you have the silhouette in the midground there. Very cool. So this Lost Pages 2 focuses on the silhouette. Are any of the other characters going to show up in the story?
Yeah. So like we have Crimstone here, of course, the hobo, the silhouettes. We will see an appearance of the Masquerade, everyone's favorite pulp Avenger from the first book. If you guys didn't grab the first one, the Masquerade's one of my favorite characters. He is this guy. He's kind of our take on the Shadow. He's a pulp Avenger that speaks only in rhyme. He's like obsessed with Shakespeare, and he's so cool. He's a master of disguise, and just such a fun character to play with. Let me see this one too. I don't know if you remember this, Art, but we were hanging out in a back stream while I was lettering this page, and you gave me some tips on lettering.
That's good stuff, man.
That was fun. Yeah, so he's going to show up. He's got kind of a connection to the silhouette, and yeah, and then also we have an ash can. So we decided when we did the poll, we also polled backers on which characters they liked from our bonus book from the first campaign, which had a bunch more superheroes in it, and they loved this character, the People. He's so cool, such a fun character. So this is going to be a traditional ash can, black and white, with red cover, and this cover is by Daniel Dahl, and actually Joe Ball inked this cover.
Oh, cool. We the People. I don't get hit with that thing.
Yeah. So the People, he's kind of our more human vigilante, right? He doesn't have any superpowers. Kind of a mix between Casey Jones and Daredevil, because he is a courtroom sketch artist by day, and the criminals that get let off the hook, maybe they bribe their way out of prison. He goes, takes their sketches. He's got a bunch of courtroom sketch art on his walls, and he goes, hunts them down, and brings them to justice himself.
It's killer. I like the red and the knockout, just the red coloring. Very good, very dynamic, very interesting too. I mean, like each one of these characters seem like they have their own art design, own fonts, the way they speak, everything like that. There's a lot of thought work gone into this, Philip. So this is a quality job here.
Thank you so much. It's so fun putting this stuff together, and you be able to hire guys like Dan and Joe Ball to put covers out like this, and just seeing the art come to life. It is amazing. I would never have imagined that we'd be able to do stuff like this. It's so cool.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Continued success on that. So is it going to be a 30-day, 60-day? Is it going to be in demand? Do you have plans for any of that?
Yeah, right now I think we have like 27 days left, and we'll extend it to the 60 days. And this thing we're looking to ship it right after the new year. So estimate is in March, but we should be on track for sometime in February.
Wow.
We have 45% of the main book done, and the ash can is coming along. That's just in black and white, so we don't have to wait on colors or anything. I actually have a page from the ash can if you want to.
Oh yeah.
Let me pull it up. Give me a second. I just got this in last week.
And you guys, I posed a question early on. If you want this in the campaign, let me know. You can message me. You can let me know in the chat to bring back the ash can, because they're a little expensive to make, and I want to make sure that I can get the print run high enough before I offer it. So that would be like a second printing of that ash can there. Did you find it?
Yes. Check this out.
Sweet.
This is the first page. You have a little conflict between some bikers and this babe. Maybe she's a prostitute. Who knows? Who's to say?
Where's Peter Gilmore when you need him?
Exactly. So another cool aspect of getting the comics, working with multiple artists.
Like a jogger. She doesn't look like she looks healthy. Like she's got like one of those like sport bras on and stuff.
Yeah, look at that. I love this silhouette here too. He silhouetted this out.
She may be a hooker.
Who knows? Maybe she's a vegan hooker.
She's a very healthy looking hooker.
Yeah. Maybe she's the madam. Maybe she runs the streets.
Well, she does. It looks like she does have high heels on, so maybe she isn't that athletic. Yeah, maybe she is, looking for a good time or to provide a good time.
Maybe she's a stripper. But so what we're doing with this, talking about collaborations, is we have Dan Dahl, the guy who did the cover for the reprint. He goes by Booty Juice on Twitter.
Oh, I saw him in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, he's a.
People were bringing up Booty Juice. I was wondering what that was. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's doing the layouts on this book.
By the way, sorry, that's
No
freaking gross, man.
The name?
Booty Juice. I'm so literal sometimes, and like my mind, I have crazy imagination, so my mind goes right to a visual, and I can't get it out of my head now. Thanks, Booty Juice.
So he's doing the layouts on this, and then Avery is actually doing the finishes. So having that kind of collaboration there is really cool.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. Yeah, just quality. Oh shit.
Yeah, here's the next page. So these are the first 3 pages. This is the double page spread. You open it up, it'll be the title page. You have the logo at the bottom. That'll be really cool.
This looks like there's some like ink wash. What is?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah. So Avery is going in doing some. He's like, I told him, hey, we're gonna have Dan do the layouts. Are you cool with doing the finishes? He's like, yeah. He's like, could I do some ink wash stuff on this? I'm like, yeah, sure, go for it. Experiment with it.
That is sweet. I gotta give a thumbs up. We got some ash can love going on in the chat right now. So
the cool thing we're doing with this is it's actually not a one-shot ash can. So we're trying something new where this will be a 3-part ash can series, and the other 2 will come out with our next Lost Pages campaigns. And we're trying to do it like, the first one has the red cover, so we're going to do red, white, and blue for this.
That'll be cool. Yeah.
It's going to be super fun. So everybody grab that too. The cool thing also, if you grab the ash can in any of the perks, it comes with this as a poster. So you're going to get a fold-out poster of this cover, just because I'm in love with this thing, man. It's just
when you say poster, or are you talking like a mini print?
It's going to be 11 by 17.
Oh, killer.
Yeah.
So are you going to fold it, or are you going to ship it flat? How are you going to do that?
So we get them. I don't have one up here. So they're folded by the company that makes them. I was thinking about maybe I didn't put a specific size on here, but the smallest we'll do is 11 by 17. We might make them bigger depending on how things roll out. I got to talk to my brother about that, but we always do 11 by 17. Yeah, and they're folded 3 times, but they're really clean.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was wondering how you could get that into like a Gemini mailer type box or that size of box.
Yeah, it's perfect for. It actually fits in a bag. Comic bag very well.
Yeah, you and I got to talk because we looked into folding in the past, and it's quite expensive, especially 2 folds.
Oh yeah,
we talked about this. You said you were folding them, right?
No, I don't fold them. So I go through Primo Print, and they don't qualify them as posters. They're technically in their pamphlet section.
Okay.
But it's the same thing, and it's really nice, thin paper so the ink doesn't break on the fold, because sometimes you get that.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure they're machine folded. I don't have put it here to show off, but they're really good quality. We did them for Magic Cop 2 and the first Lost Pages campaign.
That is cool. Yeah, I will talk to you. Because I think there is a little bit of a debate, but I remember being on a live stream, maybe it was with you, and they were talking about folds versus non-folds.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of people saying like, yeah, we don't mind if there's a fold or not, because they're also kind of retro collectors and they remember like old, like comics in the day and stuff. They would have folded posters in there, like even in, was it black and white, in the Image days, we used to do stuff like this, where there would be kind of a pinup that was in the spine. So this is the Greg Capullo's, pinup from Black and White 3. And so, people didn't seem to mind. And
yeah, sure.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Also, I think you just have to get through the add-ons if you want to hear about those.
Oh, of course, yes.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't want to hold you up too much. But so this is something special we're doing. And I think if someone grabbed one of these, it would actually put us past 9K. If you guys love original art, then this one's for you. It's a one-of-a-kind by Dan Dahl headshot, and they're comic book sized.
Ooh.
And they're pencil inked, and he uses Copic markers to color them. They're freaking insane. And
are these examples of what they're gonna get?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, these are 2 of them. Yeah. So those are sold already. But they're
they're sold. Look at them. My God, there's some work in these things. Wow.
Yeah, he kills it. Like, I'm a huge fan of his work, and he's just such a cool guy, and he really loves the first Lost Pages book. He dug the characters, and I really wanted to get his art out there so other people could see him and what he could do, because he's just crazy. So if you guys go to this tier, it'll have a list of the characters, and they're all Lost Pages characters that he'd do. So these 2 are gone, and at the top of the campaign, it says the other ones that have been sold. I think there's only 5 have been sold. I think there's 3 left. Yeah, there's 3 left that are available, but there's more than 3 that you could choose from. Just because I wanted to put a lot of options on there for you. But on our campaigns, you can mix and match any add-on. So you could get this tier. It comes with the book, and then you could, add the ash can or a T-shirt, stuff like that. And here's the add-ons too.
So we have a question real quick. Is the 3-boobed chick one of the sketches? I have no idea what he's talking about, but maybe
3-boobed chick. I don't know. I don't remember any 3-boobed chick.
Eric, this is wishful thinking on Eric's part here.
Yeah, he's great.
Sketch says he likes this art. Hell yeah, man! This is top tier.
Yeah, he's actually going to be drawing the epilogue for the book as well. I haven't talked about that, but it's going to be a few pages at the end of the book. Dan is going to be taken on, so he's great. Yeah, if you guys like trading cards, we had a slew of trading cards from the first campaign. I think we printed a total of 10 different cards. everybody got 8 of them, and then depending if you got on the mailing list, you got a card, or if you backed week 1, you got another card. So we have a bunch left over. So if anyone didn't back that first campaign, or you're missing some cards from the set, you could actually buy our wax pack. So that's what this is here.
This is an actual like wax pack. It's packaged trading card.
Yeah.
Dude, I looked into that. That's freaking expensive. You pull shit off that I don't. I've looked into some of these things, like you had the Slurpee cup. Like I'm like thinking, how the hell did the Diaz brothers pull this off? The wax packs are expensive. Oh my gosh, that is just so cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Alan Alonso did the art for this. He's the artist on the Masquerade. He's actually doing all the layouts for the silhouette as well. So he's rocking it on that. And I just needed, I'm like, do like kind of an Alex Ross like Kingdom Come pose with all the Lost Pages characters. He knocked it out of the park. Yeah, so this will be wrapped around those 9 or 10 cards, depending if you get the chase card or not, because this was a really rare one drawn by Andrew Huerta, the silhouette trading card. So that'll be there's a chance that'll be in there. So definitely grab the wax pack too if you guys are a fan of trading cards, because good bang for your buck.
Yeah, we definitely have to talk. This is crazy. Sure. This is so cool, you guys. Like, I mean, okay, so they can purchase this. Do you have a twofer where they can get 2 wax packs? Like, could they add on a wax pack?
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't. Yeah, but they could add it on. So there's a couple of perks that come with this, but you can add a wax pack onto any perk. But I think about training too. Yeah. So
yeah, because I'm thinking people are going to want 2 of these because one, you don't want to open the wax pack, and then 2, you can open it and see what cards you get. So
that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little geeky like that. I did some trading cards for Marvel in the day.
Yeah.
And I just wanted the packs, right? So I bought a whole box just because they sent me stuff, but I bought a whole box just so I got them. I've never opened them, and I'm just thinking like, in some of those wax packs, there's some T-Bear cards in there. Yeah,
for sure. So these are the other add-ons. We got a shirt. First time we're doing a silhouette shirt. Pretty awesome art.
Yeah. Is this your first shirt, or have you done shirts already in the past?
This is the second. We did a Lost Pages 2 shirt.
You did one with the Bisley art, right?
We did, but we didn't sell it on a campaign. We have those on our Etsy store.
So, okay. I thought I saw that somewhere. Yeah.
That's true. Silhouette shirt, 6 a.m. Comics stickers, and his newest one is El Dorado. So he did this pretty cool El Dorado there.
Those are so freaking cool.
Really fun. And then mini prints here, and as well as the bonus book from the first campaign. So we have a bunch left over there. You guys could just add one on, and it's got 9 different short stories in it about these characters.
That is sweet.
And that's basically it, brother.
That's the campaign. That's all you wrote, man. So you guys are going strong. You're only 3 days into this now?
Yes.
You got 8,893, 120 backers. This is fantastic. Oh, you just got a backer, so you're 9,013.
Really?
21 backers. Yeah. So you guys go back this book. The Zaid brothers worked their ass off. I think they got careers. So they're doing this kind of stuff in their spare time. So they're pulling off the impossible, man. Multi campaigns, great inspired work. I'm so glad that Comicsgate exists just to shine the light on people like you, Phil. I mean,
thanks, man.
It really is an amazing place that we can have like old timers like me and just like newbies like you coming in and just entertaining people with these IPs. So do you mind if I show my campaign real quick?
Hell yeah, man. Let's see it.
All right, let's do
you got everything settled. So for those in the chat that didn't know the mishaps that happened this week, Shane started a stream called Black and White Closeout. which our art didn't come on for about 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So it was me, John Malin, Shane. I think Leroy was in there, and we're like, "Where is Art?" We were just he was just on
I do have to intercede here. Okay, where was Art? Shane gave me a link, right? I clicked the link. I was in there in that green room waiting area for about 25 minutes.
Oh man.
Yeah, and so I didn't know what happened. So, about 10 minutes into it, I just started bringing out the Joe Bennett cover and started working on that.
Yeah.
And I just kept waiting. So then I just, I'm old. I get tired, when it's late. And so I was just kind of like, well, I'm just going to call it a day. And so I did message Shane. I said, I'm calling it a day. You don't have to do the live stream, because I didn't know he had done it yet.
Yeah.
So then as just like before I went to bed, I was just kind of like, well, I'm going to check to see if Shane did it, right? And so I click on and he's live, and then the title says, yeah, Art T. Bear closed up for Black and White. And I was like, oh shit. So that's when I went in there. Yeah. And that's when everything fell apart, but keep going.
Yeah. And then you did go on the stream, and you said you were speaking with your wife about extending the campaign, and there was a little confusion about how to extend it, because she was typing in 30 days to extend it by 30, but nothing was happening. So you said, well, try 31 days, which she did, and it worked. But the way Indiegogo works when you're extending a campaign, there's a little box that says, how many days do you want your campaign to be? And if you want to extend it to the full 60 days, you have to type in 60. But if you type 31, it only extends it by 1 day, and that's what happened.
So we got an additional 28 hours,
Yeah,
or 24 hours, I should say.
yeah.
No, I think it was 20. There was still some time on it, so
Yeah.
I think it was a little over 24 hours. And so then I like how Malin gives advice, and then he just booked.
Yeah, he left.
I don't think he wanted the backlash to his debacle with the going into the next 30. But yeah, so we contacted. I guess it's RCG contact now. So if you guys ever have a problem, just let me know, and I'll give you this guy's contact, because he just took care of it. So when we woke up, because I was thinking it was going to go right into man, because it would just, we had already set that part of it up. And so when my wife and I woke up, it was like, boom, we have 29 days left.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it was perfect. So it all worked out great. And one of the things I promised you guys is that we were going to start bringing in new tiers, and we're going to treat the second 30 as like a brand new campaign. So we're going to add new tiers, but they're all going to be in the form of like limited and type, like exclusive kind of tiers. So they're not going to kind of contradict the tiers that we already have. So each one of them is going to be limited. So the first one we put up is this this only 72 hours. Oh shoot. Let's go back. I clicked on it to check it out. I just wanted to do this. Okay, here we go. So yeah, here's the exclusive line art variant. This is only going to be up for 72 hours. You guys were a little grumpy at me because 72 hours went pretty fast, and you asked if I could put this back up. And so that's what we're doing. So just like the original campaign, the first 30, we're going to do this for the second 30. So this will be closing out this Friday, you guys. Around this time, Friday, we will be bringing this thing down again. So you only have 72 hours to get the line art variant. And so here's a better version of what the artwork will look like. This will be the artwork for the 72 hour. Thanks.
So cool.
Yeah, and we're going to bring in the black and white logo in here, but we're not going to overly clutter it up with titles and stuff like that. So we're going to let the artwork sing, and I want this for myself, because like we've been talking with Philip about line art and just black and white line art and how badass it looks. I want this cover so bad. I think it's going to look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have been. Oh, go ahead, Philip.
No, I was gonna say I need to get myself an Inco shirt, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got a new tier with Inco too. So we're gonna do like a merch tier. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
have trading cards. I'm gonna have all kinds of cool merch along with the Inco, and that's gonna be limited as well because a lot of the stuff I'm gonna be putting up the next couple of days is gonna be limited because I don't have a lot of it. So it's kind of like you were talking about, your first printing of Lost Pages.
Right.
It's going to be one of those situations. So they're going to be limited, either time limited or amount limited. So you guys stay tuned, keep checking in on this campaign for new tiers. I'm going to, when we're adding new tiers, I'm going to be tweeting those out. I'll be doing, live streams, all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna keep going that way, and continue, with like this celebration of starting over,
Yeah.
with the second 30 days. So thanks you guys so much. We got a bunch of backers during this live stream. I think 4 or 5. So thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. Lost Pages, make sure you back it. I will be adding the link in the description for you
Thank you so much.
guys.
Yeah, we broke 9,000. That's so good. Definitely wanted to do that today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you're well over 9,000, and you got 121 backers. So a way to go, dude. You still have a big campaign journey ahead of you, and get on some more live streams. And any way I can help, let me know. And everybody in the chat, everybody listening, tweet the stuff out, share on your social media, share Lost Pages 2, share Black and White, Volume 2, Man versus Machine. Guerrilla marketing is all we have. All we have is you guys. We are nothing without you. So continue to support these books, and we'll continue to keep making these books. So thanks, everybody. Take care, and thanks, Phil, for coming on, man. You're the best.
Thanks.